This video is about how to track the ball, how to focus on the ball, and different drills and exercises that you can do to improve that. Obviously, we have to look at the ball. We have to see it, we have to track it, and so on. Now, how to practice focus. Focus is something that you need to specifically sharpen your eyes for and see details. That's how you focus your vision. You cannot keep your focus for very long. Yes, you can train it. Yes, you can extend the time of your focus, but in general, you get really overwhelmed and you get exhausted just by focusing very specifically throughout a long period of time. That means that it's best if you turn your focus on and off, even inside a rally. If you turn your focus on and off inside a rally, then it's going to be much easier for you to last through the rally and not lose focus by the end of it. So how do we practice focus? As I said, you have to see details. If you're not familiar with focus, or if you have never encountered a situation where you had to focus your vision in regular life, then maybe try sewing. Try to get the thread inside of the needle. Without focusing your eyes on that little ear of the needle, you won't be able to get the thread in. And as you will notice that you will focus and you will see the details of the hole. You will see how the thread goes apart, how like all these little details. It's the same with a camera. If any one of you guys have a camera, when you focus, when you get something really close, you can see like all these details. Basically, your eyes do the same, of course, given a perfect eyesight, but I'm sure that with any eyesight, there's still a difference between regular vision and when you're trying to focus. Now, it's best if you try these little focus exercises outside of the court just to get the technique of it. I got rained off the court, but I want to continue the video and bring you the point across how you can practice focusing your vision. And first, I think you should start practicing it outside of the court. As I said, for example, with the needle, or when you're, let's say if you're a passenger in a car and there's a line that has interruptions, you will notice that if you're not focusing your vision, it almost becomes like a whole line, but you can also like stop your eyes and see the line. That's a really good exercise just to know that that ability is in you, that you can turn it on and off as you want, because the ball is fast, it's moving, and we have to focus at an object that is moving. That's why when you're in a car or in a train, an airplane, I guess it's only during takeoff and landing, but everything is so far away from it that it doesn't really make sense to focus on details. But in a car or in a train, it really makes sense. It can be a tree, it can be anything. After you understand what you're looking for, after you get like the focus, the technique of what your eyes have to do, then you can try doing it with a ball. The first thing that you need to do is try seeing the ball more perfectly. Take 2 rackets in your hand, try to toss up the ball and catch it, but while you're catching it, right before you're catching it, try to see details on the ball. Like, for example, the number of the ball, the spin of the ball. Does the ball have any fuss on it? The lines on the ball. There were no lines. It would be really hard to see the spin. Anyway, you won't be able to catch the ball really easy like this, especially if the ball is flying. You can throw it against the wall if you're not focusing your vision. So, hitting is one thing, but whenever you catch, that's when you focus, because if your movements are not precise, you won't be able to catch it. That's another way of practicing vision, of practicing precision of your eyes. You have to turn on the focus right before you catch it. The same way as you have to turn on the focus right before you hit it. You have to see the ball to hit it. Now, after you notice that you're focusing on the ball and you're actually seeing it when you're hitting it, that's great. That's step one. When you're playing, just give yourself a goal every time to see the ball, see the little hair, see the spin, try to see the number or the writing on the ball when you play every single time. Other than that, you're just tracking it. So when the ball comes closer to you, you focus on it. That way you will be doing the right thing by looking at the ball and tracking. Now, the next thing, you have to see how and when the ball bounces. Try to see the bounce of the ball, and from that point on, you focus on the ball as the ball comes up to you to hit it. All right? So the bounce and the contact point. And everything else, when the ball leaves your racket, you're just basically watching it, you're tracking it, you're not really focusing on it. You're recovering, you're playing the game, and then again, the ball comes, it bounces, you see the bounce, it comes up, you keep focus, and you hit it. And the other time when you really have to watch carefully and focus is the moment when your opponent hits the ball. Now, if you will focus your attention and your eyes at the moment when your opponent hits the ball, that will give you the information, what type of ball is coming back to you, how hard it is, the spin of it. You will be able to anticipate, and in general, you will be able to prepare and start your movement to the ball much earlier. So those are the 3 moments when you should actually focus and see. Obviously, when your opponent hits the ball, you don't see details like the stripes or the writing on the ball, but you see the way their racket approaches the ball and the way they hit it. So that is really, really important information. If you don't focus on the ball at that moment, you will not see that. Thus, you won't be able to predict or anticipate what's coming next. So just remember, when you're playing tennis, you don't just look at the ball. You don't just try to look very hard on the ball all the time and track it. No, that way you'll get really tired really fast, you lose focus, and you won't be able to play to the best of your abilities. What you have to do is you have to naturally track the ball when the ball is flying back and forth, but you focus your vision on the bounce of the ball, and as the ball is coming to you, you're keeping focus on it until the moment when you hit it. Then again, you're just watching it, then you have to see precisely when and how your opponent hits the ball. Try that, see how it works for you, let me know. And also, let me know if there's anything else you would like to know about tennis tactics, techniques, anything. Thank you guys for watching our videos. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.